Motivation fades. It's the reason you start something but never finish. You feel inspired one day, unstoppable, and then the next, you can't even get out of bed. The truth? Motivation was never designed to last, and if you keep relying on it, you'll never build real power. Motivation is useless. Here's what actually builds power. Step number one, the illusion of motivation, the trap most people fall into. Let's start with a truth that feels uncomfortable but necessary. Motivation is an emotion, not a strategy. It comes and goes like weather. One day, you wake up feeling on fire, ready to change your life. You write plans, make promises, even buy new equipment or books, but a week later, the fire dies. Sound familiar? That's because motivation is dopamine driven, a chemical spike triggered by newness and excitement. Your brain rewards you for starting, not for continuing. Every time you chase motivation, you're conditioning your mind to only act when it feels right. And that is the fastest path to weakness. Because geniuses, the truly powerful ones, don't depend on how they feel. They depend on what they've built. Think about elite athletes. Think about successful entrepreneurs. Do you think they wake up every day motivated to do the same hard, repetitive work? No, they've trained their brains to execute with or without emotion. That's where real power begins. So, if motivation is useless, what actually builds power? Let's move into the science and the strategy that separates geniuses from the rest. Step number two, the anatomy of power. What actually works? Power, real, sustainable, life-changing power, is built from discipline, consistency, and controlled identity. Let's break those down. 1. Discipline over emotion. Discipline isn't about forcing yourself through pain. It's about mastering your inner resistance. It is about deciding that you'll do what needs to be done no matter how you feel. When you practice discipline, you're rewiring your brain's reward system. Each time you act without feeling like it, your mind learns a powerful truth. Action creates emotion, not the other way around. The moment you stop waiting for motivation and start moving anyway, you start reclaiming control over your own psychology. That's when people start calling you unstoppable. 2. Consistency beats intensity. Most people fail because they go too hard too fast. They run on a burst of energy, burn out, and quit. But geniuses, they move differently. They play the long game. They understand that doing something small every day creates exponential results. Reading 10 pages daily turns into hundreds of books. Saving 1% of income builds freedom over years. Working out 20 minutes a day compounds into strength that others only dream of. Consistency is invisible power. It's quiet. It doesn't post on social media, but over time, it turns you into someone unrecognizable. 3. Controlled identity, the power of who you think you are. Here's something most people never realize. Your habits follow your identity. If you see yourself as someone who's trying to be disciplined, you'll always struggle. But if you become the kind of person who values discipline, your actions align automatically. This is how geniuses operate. They don't try to be powerful. They see themselves as powerful, and their choices reflect that belief. If this is resonating with you, if you're tired of waiting for motivation to strike and you're ready to build real, unstoppable power, then make sure you're subscribed to 5-Minute Genius. Every week, we break down timeless strategies used by thinkers, leaders, and high performers so you can make smarter, stronger decisions in life. Hit that subscribe button right now because what is coming next could change how you think forever. Step number 3, the blueprint for real power, how to rewire your mind. So how do you actually build power in real life? Let's turn everything we've talked about into something actionable. Here's the 3-step genius framework to replace motivation with lasting strength. Law number 1, ritualize your pain. Most people run from discomfort. Geniuses, they ritualize it. They understand that pain, whether physical, emotional, or psychological, is a signal for growth. They don't interpret difficulty as failure. They see it as proof they're on the right path. So instead of asking, "Why is this hard?" ask, "What is this teaching me?" Each time you lean into discomfort, your brain forms new neural pathways that associate pain with progress. That's how resilience is born. Law number 2, build systems, not feelings. Motivation depends on feelings. Systems depend on structure. You can't control your emotions, but you can control your environment. Create triggers that make action automatic. Set out your gym clothes the night before, block your calendar for deep work, keep your phone out of reach when you're focusing. The goal is to make success inevitable, because when your environment supports your goals, willpower becomes unnecessary. Law number 3: think in decades. This is where 99% of people fail. They think in days, in quick wins, in the next dopamine hit, but the truly powerful think in decades. They ask, who do I want to be 10 years from now? And then they make daily choices aligned with that person. You want to know the truth about power? It's not loud, it's not instant, it's not flashy, it's slow, steady, strategic. If this video gave you perspective, leave a like. It helps more people like you discover 5-minute genius. And don't forget to subscribe for more timeless insights designed to help you think, live, and lead like a genius. You don't need motivation, you need momentum. See you in the next video.